Boy, howdy. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Oof. And by a minute, I suppose only just slightly longer. I guess exactly. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Why is there always days that just keep on? Sometimes the days with hurdles have more than you expected. To me, it's the everlasting fight against my internet. Although I suppose if I'm gonna count my blessings, I'd rather face them here than on Twitch. Even though technically I'd be recording the VOD. Anyway, so that wouldn't have that much of an effect. Still annoying, you know? When it works times, and I've seen it work fine at times, and then it just doesn't. Like right now. Fluctuation. Worst part is it's not even like completely like nosediving, it's just fluctuating. Which it does normally, but I mean, not to like a detrimental point. And I'd very much like it to not do that. Okay. I guess I could technically record this far too. Do I really want to? I mean, not Pragmas, person inside is completely reasonable, says, yeah, it's no such thing as too many precautions. The other part of me just doesn't want, because I'm just tired. I don't want to have to upload to YouTube, especially if it's... Speaking of, I had a downturn at the beginning of this week. Yeah, Brother Tuba had to come down with something. It turns out it would give me it. Eventually, the fact that we have to share a room due to the house being small. But, you know, yeah, I can't say it was all sunshines and rainbows. In fact, no sunshines or rainbows at all. But, you know, I made it. We're here now. Honestly, I considered doing a stream yesterday, But yeah, no, I had a nasty. He had a portion that was like sniffling and sneezing, coughing, and I went through that exact same process: sniffling, sneezing, coughing. The coughing was yesterday. For the most part, I mean, it was there most of the day, but near the end, ooh, I was like hacking up a lung, and but you know, like I said, I made it through, and technically, I mean, I still got it, but that's only like, I just gotta hope the game isn't like really funny. Technically, like nothing's stopping me from streaming Everhood. It's just that, well, I didn't want the first thing back to be this. While I'm still kind of sort of recovering, to just be this dialogue reading intensive game. Which this technically is, but you know, I'm not having to speak most of all the dialogue. I mean, I'm sure I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, because you know, technically your voice sounds different to yourself than it does like everyone else, due to the fact that, well, you don't hear your voice like from outside your own body. You hear it through your own body, getting like all the vibrations it sends through your bones, your muscles, tendons, all that. So you have a unique experience with your own voice that no one else does. Kind of weird. But let's see. Other than that, what happened? I don't know. I kind of blanked out this week when I was just like going, ugh. Oh yeah, ABBA dropped Push Drive. That's interesting. Oh, Slay the Princess also got an update. One for like one that was actually an audio balancing for the Apotheosis, which was the giant one that we left off on yesterday. I mean, last week. So, you know, they're early to that, I guess. And, you know, since we're talking about it, I might as well. Echo. Love story. Okay, so what we discovered is that as long as we have, this is the Apotheosis path, as long as we have the knife, it ends the same. She has complete dominion over our will. Because wherever we go through, she goes on, talks about how she'll like bring the world to her heel, change the world, like discovers the narrator and take control of him, which that was weird, and then becomes this godly being who we were, no matter if we just let fate end, bring us to her, or whatever happens, ends the same really. And yeah, there goes the bit, right? Really, it's fluctuating, and they kind of start evening out, and now it takes a nosedive right as we can sink our teeth into it. Now I just gotta wait, I guess. Groaning ambiance. Okay, never mind. I was trying to come up with a small talk topic. Which luckily I don't have to do that, because God, I'm terrible. Well, no, actually I don't think I am that bad. Per se, one thing, advantage to just having like a job is that, you know, you gotta talk to people. No matter what role you're in. There at least has to be some sort of good, please just be good. Oof. Either way, so all that broke off the chain, or started that chain by us dropping our knife. Hold on to it. Which, anticlimactically, she could probably say, drop it, and then we just drop it.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
God,
it clatters
dang
uselessly to the floor. But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Okay, yeah, so domination is absolute.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Alright, come on, Big Ray, don't do this. Okay. Come on. You are no fun. That goes for both my internet and you. You know, okay, so if paranoia can, like, force our body to, like, move at our own command and keep our nervous system or automatic systems on, like, functioning, then it stands to reason that the broken could, per se, I don't know, force us to bend to her will. Or at least is, you know, like an additional pull.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Maybe it is.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Oh,
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
I see.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
I don't believe we got anything to talk about.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Oh wait, they changed it. I was used to it being down here. When they said there's like a bit of an update, there really was. Huh.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Can I still defy you though?
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Yeah, you gave me a story already.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Pick back up the knife.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it?
Really does.
It does. But why did she say the last time we met? That's not right. That can't be right.
Ew. OBS actually disconnected. You gotta be kidding me. That is a load of bunk. You know, cycling around to choices being futile, that would be a pretty succinct moment to end with. Okay, so if my internet says, I know what's the problem. Is it OBS? Is it? Did you have an issue streaming? I think at first, if it was you problem. Right, so I mean, I guess I'm gonna see what happens. You gotta be kidding. Okay, I'm gonna go check on something, I guess. Check on the other end. I mean, nothing to lose. Like, guess. That now. Alright, I'm gonna get myself in, go check on the wires. Hello. I am. Hello. I guess I am just 6 ways from Sunday. And I got nothing. I just got nothing. Oh, I see you, green OBS bar. Is it yet another trick of the light? Survey says probably. And I saw it crashed when I left. It crashed when I didn't crash. It connected, but I came back. Maybe even disconnected again. That's like I'll disconnect when I come back. Then I watched it, and it disconnected again. I was to say it didn't disconnect a third or even fourth. I guess it would be the first and second time when I was gone. Oh yeah, there it goes. Back into the orange. Don't get it's inconsistent. That's what I don't like. Like inconsistencies. Things that should be. When I've consistently been able to stream at this time, and there has been no issues before, then it would be reasonable to assume it should be functional to stream at this time in general. Would it be worth it just to make another game? Otherwise, I'd have to cut away the parts of this VOD that are just nothingness. I kinda don't. Problem for later. Right now, it's green, it's showing inconsistent. We're gonna go on. Just have to make like I guess a marker in the VOD or in the description. Like use the timestamps and just like we had issues from this point to this point. Anyway, so you.
He's being melodramatic, but the point stands. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? Well, I'll be damned. That's not good.
It really isn't.
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
Alright. I'll bust a hole in my wall.
The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
I ain't gonna help you.
I say,
Another rebellion.
perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Yeah, then she like, commands us to slit her own throat. Almost made a mistake there. But I already have the knife, like some sort of idiot. Which one is this one? guess I'll just have to get talking to.
Oh, she will lie. We might as well just play. Can we tone down the...
Okay, yeah, there we go.
You're
Voice is
being
broken.
just... rest, so please...
Yeah, the voice is
That's what
broken
you
is
want.
where. There we go. Let's actually... There we go. Mirror that is there, but isn't there. Let's go.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
No way to slit her own throat, then.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
Now you're being pessimistic. Alrighty then.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost...
Oh, sorry.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement.
It is, yeah.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't
Okay, come
linger
on.
on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Okay, so we've done the locker in the basement path. We've done locker in the basement, change of mind. Second, we've done walk away.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
So this will be 3 the branch is done.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
Oh, I know what happens if we do.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
No, we don't.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Oh, I see you.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the
Oh,
one making
sorry.
the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Okay, now I gotta remember the mute whenever I do that. That's fun. Alright, down we go.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping
Hey,
to
we
the
can't even
next.
skip where we wanted to.
But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Yeah, all the stuff used to be down here at the bottom, which I guess was like the basic stuff of the software I used to make it, or some templates.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
How familiar.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Maybe it is, but that's my choice to make.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Huh. That's actually a pretty good question. I was so preoccupied on focusing on you not being able to slit my own throat that I kind of forgot what else I would be able to do. Huh. That's a bit of an issue, isn't it? My mic is dusty.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
Well, it's more like I kind of forgot. It's more like I wanted to live, and I kind of forgot about that part of the plan.
And more than a little disappointing.
Yeah, because I knew what you want.
She's disappointed in us?
That's good.
Kneel.
Oh. I don't think so.
But the words don't leave your mouth.
Okay.
Instead,
Yep, alright.
your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
You ain't got anything to offer me.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to...
Blah, blah, blah. so. Okay, no, we didn't need the knife to actually break a chain. You don't have to have the
This
world.
isn't
Okay, yes, yeah. No, wait a
all
minute.
you have to do.
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Okay, so, no, okay, if we don't go with the knife, we just have no option. I see.
Yeah, screw all of this. I'm with you.
Yeah.
A real god wouldn't need us as part of her plan. You'll never make it to her. And even if you do, what could you possibly hope to accomplish?
Okay, so yeah, we need to like have a reset cycle, which, I mean, I could just
We'll
start
do
a new
what we
thing.
were always supposed to. We'll take this blade and we'll sink it into her heart.
Yeah, see how much this, like, this
Wait,
swells?
everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe none of this is real.
This makes me so hyped.
Maybe we
and
can
happy.
do whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
With a forceful tug, you yank the blade out from the tree.
Ooh, that feels good.
You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you, like you're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. And then your eyes open, settling on your
That
target.
is good.
It's time.
Play the princess.
You launch yourself towards the princess. You can feel her gravity envelop you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
I guess when there was.
Even now you defy me. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's
Yeah, this is the
destined to
apotheosis.
end everything.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
But,
Why do I feel so cold?
then we have the moment stolen from us. Yeah.
I'm begging you, don't.
Yeah, so after we do this, we'll be back at the... Actually, she should already have this, right? I guess now we'll see what happens.
Something fun.
Actually, I am curious. Raise your will to end your life. As it bears into the base of your body, should be nothing. Lay your hands in front of your fingers forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Huh. Attack you. Will cuts the enemy in front of you, but nothing happens. Oh, so my willpower manifests physically.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
What happens now?
Nothing as we are. But there is no exit. But
Yep,
she asks that I tell you to remember her.
you won't.
You won't.
Alright, so that's one path done. You have another path done.
You're on a path. You're here to...
So you can skip perfectly hope to blah, blah.
That's the spirit.
Viva la religión.
You make your way up the short path. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
Yep, after we go. So I think we've seen all the branches. So
The
far.
interior of the blade is your implement.
Okay, so first things first. Blade lists. So we'll be coming back to this one a lot. But first things
You
first.
take the blade from the table. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to do that.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Nobody?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
What if there's just a random chance she's just replaced?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hello.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay, so now we're here with the blade. Alright, no.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I wouldn't be surprised if all those options led to different things.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Okay, so I guess we'll just go for just go straight forward route.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Although we have heard that dialogue before.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
But maybe not.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Alright, I'll go with what you say, just for now.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh, that makes me feel bad.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. That doesn't make me feel good.
Oh.
Although, I suppose that's like a, what are you gonna do, stab me? Last word before being stabbed.
This is it, isn't it?
Oh, it isn't.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
Yeah,
but I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I know it isn't.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
That's why she can't.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Is that what wills her to keep existing beyond?
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Okay, so last time we did, like, successfully. I mean, there was the amalgam, which I guess technically we succeeded there, partially. But the previous time we actually succeeded in doing this, we were trapped in the abyss basement. Now in the regular basement, and she's dead. So, we win?
But is it over? Really over?
Yeah, what's gonna make us reset? If this could, I won't doubt, because it's like, we've seen, like with the Apotheosis path, or the one before, that all she needs to do is believe. So, I won't doubt if all three of those lead to different things. But yeah, of course she is.
Exactly.
It's over.
It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
No.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
No.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Okay, I was thinking like it was gonna be a repeat of the thing where, like, of the original thing where we just left her locked down there, and she like came up as like a ghost and shut down her organs.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, we're done here.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
With the narrator.
Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, The only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Oh no, this isn't the mirror. I thought this was like the frame of the mirror. That's the cabin.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
So, you know, I was kind of hoping I wouldn't be, screwed over for once.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Have I heard this again? Oh, and you and your... That's not me. Oh, well, that just... Wait for that. Let's just sit in silence. Oh, great. We had another disc. No, I like how we just get these are the most poignant moments. So to wait for eternity, you get spend eternity, get the eternity of just waiting for this internet to stay. Ugh. Next time I just take the Everhood route and just start recording it.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
How's this the best for me?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
You see, never been happier as my bitrate just hit this. Either way, wonderful and boring, as they seem kind of oxymoronic.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Why we couldn't. I mean, we're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
So can he not affect our emotions? He has some semblance of being able to really think. Happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
We're happy.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy.
Yeah.
Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Yeah, it does. Hoo-hoo. Oh, God. I mean, that was such a stupid... I almost laughed. That was what made me cough.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears.
I don't know about you. I'm pretty happy.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
What does that mean? Good ending. You did it. You saved everyone.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
There's no going back now. That's the point. Oh. So what would have happened if I... Oh, they got an achievement for that. So what would have happened if that was the first end? Okay, fine, not
Good,
happy.
because I have an idea to get us out of here, though you're probably not going to like it.
Alright, hit me.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
I guess we could.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
I'm your dear hero? You mean that?
He's right. It's the only way out.
Oh, why does that sound familiar?
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Point. And I have an internet problem again. You know, this is like sunk cost fallacy. I've already streamed for almost an hour now. And I have another we are. Oh no, still stringing on, clinging on for dear life. It's it have like the little reaction camera on the back, like the bottom corner. Just has my OBS like bit rate. Uh-oh. Making our way back. Wait for it to hit the green. Let's just enjoy the wind. Also, I'm not even sure if it would have been faster for it to disconnect and reconnect. Either way, yeah, I'm definitely just gonna record the VOD at the same time. Just don't have to do this again. Hey, we're back in the green. Either way.
Don't you dare.
Can you stop me? Yeah, we died, wouldn't
How
we?
astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Well, no, I want to be the person whose idea it was.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
Yes, it is.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
I mean, I know it'll work.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You'd be right. I'd be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Alright, okay. So you take up the mantle of responsibility. I respect it.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
So did you make this? Did you make the cabin?
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
How long have we been down there?
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Huh.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Oh, no, not
The
even a
end.
choice.
Nice knowing you.
So, I mean, we make another world though, so that one is perfectly fine, isn't it?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're back.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We're back. Yeah, I know what you're doing
My
here for.
tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
Oh, not so fast.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Ah, so you're the cold.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Alright. Either yeah, so why should I listen to you, considering you just want to stick me in the abyss for forever?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably...
Okay, we
listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to,
did it.
and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Yeah. Real nice trick there.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
And I don't know, maybe next time, just stick me into the endless void. I don't know, put like a pinball machine in there.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? What do you mean? Outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Although, I mean... okay. Thank you, Internet. It just breaks the flow. Crash? No. I wonder. It'd be better than just this one. Or at least it's not like hogging anything. Don't have to open it up when we're done though. Yeah, that's an helpful. And Alright, we're back. Okay, so yeah. Going back to the interpretation that, he was, that we are just making entirely different worlds, that one should be fine, since, you know, we sort of got to the root of it before everything.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself?
Yeah, you told me
Had you
this.
failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Well, I mean, that's not an issue.
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her.
Yeah.
And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, Maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
I wouldn't go that far. But yeah, I will admit, you sort of left us out of the tribe, man.
Just stay focused, will you?
The princess.
Just be quick about it.
So everything ended, like there was nothing after.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware
you say
of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
Yeah.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
I know what it is.
That's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Living is being very... Oh yeah, we just stabbed her.
You just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's true, but no. Either way, so yeah, who locked her?
People locked her in that basement, and I...
Okay, yeah. Now we've already been there. So, okay.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay.
A warning. But she will lie, she will cheat, she won't be a problem.
Probably not. Hopefully. Alright, what's different now?
The interior of the cabin is cold.
Oh.
A soft odor of dirt permeating the air.
Huh.
Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Oh, there's a regular table before. That's a 5-panel. Honestly, it looks like a proper... Okay, maybe not proper because you can see the lining, but it looks like a molded. Smooth, I guess. That center panel, that's weird. It's off center. Usually that'd be, centered. Anyway, so pristine nothingness. Either way, what shutters?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Yeah, there was a proper frame, a fancy handle.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Yeah. That mirror. I just can...
You take the blade from the table. It will be...
Oh, let's go.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Alright, let's see.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body
you're confused.
lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but I mean, I kind of told you. Who am I kidding? I'm not sad to say that at all. I'm not sorry at all.
Okay. She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Oh.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Boy. Oh, okay, we're really doing this now, right as we get into the meat of it? Honestly, I got half of mine just to, like, say, you know what, screw it, we'll just do this later. Actually, you know what, yeah, okay. Like, yeah, okay. I'm sorry, but we're already having so many issues with that. We're still having issues with the connection now. Last thing I wanted to do is try to sink my teeth into new bits, only to just wait around for my internet the entire time. So, man, maybe we'll do like a bonus. Because tomorrow I want to do Everhood since this was supposed to be the day for it. And, you know, I don't want to sink my teeth properly into a new route. Honestly, I'll probably just go back and, like, redo it again. Just to, like, reacquaint ourselves. Get back into the mood and meet the cold proper this time. Sorry. At the very least, we didn't, like, miss anything, like, too major. Other than, you know, the kind of funny thing. Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be Everhood on Twitch. Hopefully. And then I guess maybe on Sunday we'll just, get to that, I guess. Heck, maybe it'll be a double feature tomorrow. Who knows? Either way, time for me to hit the dusty trails and trails you find yourselves on after this. God, I hope they find you a hell of a lot better than me. Oh, that just ain't fair.